Yo, man, what up and welcome to the CCP Crazy Challenge Podcast. My name is Caleb Bateman, but you may know me as Black Bear. Here with me today, as always, Jay, the motherfucking realist. What's up, Jay? How are you, sir?
What's up? How's it going?
I'm great, man. I'm fantastic. I'm blessed. I'm an ally. Yo, also with me is my brother from the same mother, Master Bateman. What's up, Josh?
It's Mr. Why Bother With Ya?
Laid back chilling with a bomb my liquor. Oh my god! Somebody get on SoundCloud. Who's on SoundCloud right now?
Yeah, look up Young Baby.
Yo, watch out! We ain't looking up nothing. No. Hey, yo, what's up?
Let's go.
Yo,
Hey,
the streaming sensation himself, Shin,
What's up, my guy?
the motherfucking legend.
Baby.
What's up, Shin? How are you, sir? What's up, bro?
Shin the legend. Shin the legend. They call me Shin the legend. Shin the legend. Shin the legend.
That sounds like a Wendy's commercial. Yo, what's up, y'all? Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the C.
That's why I was hungry while you was singing that shit. Hey, somebody gotta sing the few notes in the temptation.
Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all.
Okay, Shane.
Oh man, welcome to the Creative Challenge Podcast, man, where we like to talk about sports life and all things in between. We've been gone for a hot second, had to get some ice cream, but we back in this bitch. It's getting cold outside. What we normally do to kick things off, we start with our warm up, right? The stretch mode, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta get loose. We do that with Master Bateman's burning question. Josh, what you got for us today?
Hey, dude. So I don't know if little bro got a story. You feel me? But you guys have a crazy story that also involved alcohol. Now I know Jay had one a little while back, but I'm pretty sure Jay got a few more. You feel me? So let's see if y'all can spice it up.
Yeah, man. One time I fucked my knee up, bro, and my dad had to get some alcohol.
Okay, wrong alcohol.
Oh
bro.
shit, my bad. Hold on, let me think then. Hold on, bro. I didn't know you were gonna throw me no curveballs.
Yes, sir.
Hey, though, I got one though. So actually, I don't even drink that much anymore, right? Like I just be drinking, you know what I'm saying? I be drinking water, you know what I'm saying? But nowadays, that's because of what happened New Year's. So New Year's 2007.
Did I see this?
Huh?
Oh, no, because I thought it was gonna be on New Year's because I remember calling me one time, but go
Yeah,
ahead.
New Year's 2017, bro. Last time I drank, I was
You went crazy.
I was going in, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had puddles with me on straight bitch mode, right? We brought a whole ass bottle. I basically drank the whole thing myself. He brought shot glasses and all this stuff. Doesn't matter. Regardless, I went in. I got fucked up. Then we started driving, right? My wife, obviously, she's driving the truck, right? She got the thing. She's dropping people off or whatever, right? And so I started feeling it, and I was feeling in the back seat like, I gotta take a leak. But we on the freeway. So I started rustling in the back. All she hears is this. That's all she hear in the back. And she was like, what the hell are you doing back there, right? She's driving on the freeway. What the hell are you doing back there? And I go, I'm just looking for a bottle. And she was like, what? Why? And I was like, I gotta take a leak. So she says, hell nah. So she pulls over on the freeway, right? This is on 99. And she's like, go piss outside, right? Go piss on the side of the freeway. So I get out, I start pissing. And I hear, this is by that old furniture store that's down there on like I said, on 99. You know, there's a furniture store, there's like a boat, like a boat shit or whatever. So then at night, I guess, this is like, I don't know, 1 o'clock in the morning or whatever. And so I guess they got a dog. They got like a security dog. And that motherfucker start coming, bro. Barking, like that, all that shit, right? I said, oh shit. But I'm too like faded to even react. So I just started leaning, right? My wife was like, my wife was looking at me crazy, bro. She think I'm gonna collapse on the thing. And she said, are you okay? I say, yeah, I'm good, right? But I'm leaning hella tough. And she was like, what, are you gonna fall? I said, nah, I'm trying to get him. I'm arcing my piss.
I knew
I'm arcing my piss trying to get this dude, bro. And she said, oh my God, get your dumb ass in the car, right? So I get back in the car after like finishing up, do the thing, drop everybody off and shit, go back home. So then like the party continues. I'm wearing a full body Pikachu suit that's like probably one size too small for me. Cheeks are hugged up, right? But then I get to the point where like I can't really fuck around no more. I'm tired. I go to bed. I lay down. And when I tell you I woke up with zero opportunity to react, I woke up with that shit coming straight up, bro. Straight up. So I just like, I did a thing where you just kind of, I literally like, I just moved my head to the side and just projectile vomited all over the floor. And then I just laid there helpless. Could not help to clean up the mess. I'm just staring at my wife. She looking at me like this is the most useless motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. And I'm just looking at her like, I'm sorry.
Don't worry. We all had that look before.
I'm sorry.
We all had that look.
Yo, can you imagine? Can you imagine your stupid ass husband and halfway in a Pikachu suit just vomited all over the floor, and he looking at you like a dumbass? I think I'm lucky that we still together. You know what I'm saying? But it was good, man.
Don't worry. You're a guy. You're gonna get that look all the time because we are dumbasses.
Yeah, I think that's pretty established.
Men are dumbasses, bro. We
dumbasses.
tend to do some shit that uncalled for, my nigga.
So for me, well, I already told the other story, but besides that, the only other story that I didn't really have anyone that was like dumb. I could tell you the craziest. I mean, the most drunkest I've ever got.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was with your old crew that you used to hang out with.
Crew?
Yeah.
My old crew?
Yeah, the Asians.
Yeah.
And so I went to Tahoe with them and they're my Asian homie, him. And so we went to Tahoe. You know how they drink. You already know how they get down. They had that privilege.
One Henny bottle
one
after
shot
another.
every shot, like every 5 minutes. It's snowing, so you already know the weather's cold outside.
Oh man, here, take another shot, bro. It's good. Here you go, take another one. Here's another one.
Yeah,
here's half a cup, bro. Drink it.
I would not be able to hang
beer
with
pong.
that. Mm-hmm.
We had beer pong downstairs, and then we was also just taking shots.
What the fuck are you doing?
These motherfuckers, I know, nothing to do. We're snowed in.
Damn.
What the hell? So
keep it warm.
my ass over here never really was I'm not really a drinker like that. You feel me? So next year, I'm thinking I can hang. My night's going good. I was hanging. Everything's good. At the end of the night, next thing you know, I'm like, I go lay down, call it a night. I'm like, I'm going tonight. I go to sleep. It's probably like 4 a.m. I go lay down.
Start spinning.
My body was like, oh, bro, you gotta throw up, bro. So I was like, cool. I got up.
He
went
said,
to the bathroom.
He said, cool. Here I go.
I went to the bathroom. I went to go throw up. Nothing wouldn't come out. But I was like, I know I gotta throw up, and I'm not trying to throw up in the bed. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's Airbnb cabin. I'm not trying to throw up in the bed. And so I was like, okay, well. And I'm so tired at 10 times. I'm like, oh, it's okay. I was like, we'll sit here for a second and maybe it'll come back. Yeah. You feel me? It'll come back. Next thing, I guess I laid on the ground.
Oh, my nigga fell asleep.
Fell asleep, which is no problem. Which is no problem. But the fact that
the other niggas are there.
Everybody.
Let me get my phone out, bro.
Everybody.
Let me get my phone out.
Find me on the ground, sleep. They all took poses like it's goddamn Disneyland. Them there teabagging over me and shit.
Yo, my man.
I think I remember these pictures.
Yo, my man Jay.
I think I remember these pictures.
Yeah, I think it hit Facebook.
Yeah.
My man.
I think I remember these pictures.
Yeah. My man Jay napped on the linoleum. You know what I'm saying?
And I was like, man, I woke up. I felt helpless. I was like, this is how I rape victims. I felt like violated. I was like, I felt violated, bro. Like,
hell nah. This guy.
Like, you didn't know where the time went. Like,
he said he felt violated. This boy started grabbing.
I didn't know how. I was like, how did it get to here?
Clutching his robe.
Man, that used to be the thing back in the day too. You catch somebody hovering over the toilet or the tub. Get your pictures in, bro.
Yo, y'all remember, Josh, you remember that house party we had? at the old townhouse, and then this motherfucker, one of our boys was over there taking this. I think he's taking this shit in the bathroom. And we had Popeyes at the house. And nigga, we threw the biscuit at this bitch ass nigga. And he just caught that shit and started eating it. Bro, I said, what? What is going on right now? And then remember,
when Jay was talking about that part, the automatic party. I remember that one chick threw up.
Bro.
I think one of my homegirls is like, she didn't throw up hella bad, and then she went into one of our rooms, and then she just tried to lay in the bed, and the next thing you know, just vomit all over the goddamn, all over the bed sheets. I remember I was so pissed off.
Yo, I remember I don't want to take up, but I think like I remember that time when we had like I think it might have been that same house party or a different one.
The townhouse?
Mm-hmm.
It was a townhouse.
When a dude threw up on the carpet, and then another dumbass threw up in the sink.
Oh no, you talking about when man, what's his name said?
Nah, no name. You know what I'm saying?
He was our boy. Okay.
Hold on.
What letter does it start with, man?
Look. This might be
dark ass nigga.
Julian?
He's black, right?
Julian?
Dark ass nigga.
Everett.
Oh yeah, Everett.
Niggas just said don't say no names. I just said what letter does it start with? Jesus.
Hey, bro.
Damn.
Hot flight security over here knowing TSAS. Take that head off.
This motherfucker doing a report right now. He's filling an investigation. Yo, that dude, bro. I was like, man, what kind of dumb motherfucker comes over here
and report?
This man threw up in the sink.
He just started like. He wasn't a big drinker, but I remember he said that he didn't eat that day, so he didn't really know what he was walking into.
Yeah, I didn't want to eat after that.
I was like, nah, nigga, this is my party.
Mm-hmm.
You need to chill out, dog.
Yeah, he was cool. He was cool too.
He was cool though.
DJ and everything on that party.
Yeah, that shit was cool, bro. Shit was chill. All right, what's up? What's up, cousin? What you got, bro?
Dang, bro. Where to start?
I have 2 stories, and well, actually, I have 3 of them, but they all involve this nigga Shin. This nigga always in my goddamn shit, man. Goddamn. Actually, I think I have 4, 3 or 4, something like that.
Like 18 different stories where I was there. I got one to where Josh wasn't there. Right?
Okay.
This one was when I was in the military.
Okay.
You know, like after I did boot camp and like all the little training that we have and stuff, you know, haven't had hard liquor in about almost a year. And you know, I'm at my barracks, you know, I'm getting ready, you know, there's like, you know, the brothers is like, hey man, come on Golden, you know, fucking drink, right? And I was like, shit, fucking top flight drinker of the world, Craig. Top flight. Like I was like, I know I can drink. You know, I'll drink any of y'all, right?
Yep.
And so I had 2 occasions, 2 different stories. One time, we was just drinking Grey Goose.
That's my shit, bro.
You know,
with the Guava Rockstar.
Like, you know, we was making fun of Lil Wayne. He was like, 2 bottles of goose, that's geese. So I had the whole bottle basically to myself, and I blacked out. This is the first time I have ever blacked out. But apparently, I was in my my friend's bunk room, and he's like, I fell down. He's like, everybody was like, man, are you okay? I looked at him, gave him a thumbs up, and just threw up all over their floor.
Oh my god, bro.
Like, bro, I remember waking up, and I was like, man, I had a dream, you know, because I was like, I had a dream that I threw up. He's like, yeah, you did. Like, you looked at Maeve, you threw up. I had to carry you all the way to your room. I was like, damn, bro. And he's like, yeah. The funny part was Maeve, because he's like, get your boy, get your boy, turn, get your boy. Because I was like, it was like a faucet, bro. Like, I was just throwing up, bro.
Man,
it was just
one of those, yeah. That makes sense.
And coming, I was like, damn, bro. So
Rocket does that shit.
luckily we didn't have no carpets. You know, it's just hard floors.
He's like, I got
And
to
I went
swim
over
in
and
it.
apologized. I was like, damn, bro, I'm sorry, bro. He's like, man, it's cool, but chill next time. He was like, chill. I was like, yeah, I got you, bro. And the second time, so I went off drinking for a little bit until I came back home, of course. But the second time when I was in the military, we had some Hennessy. I was like, I'm back to the old me. I went home. I drunk a little. I'm cool. Like, it had a little bottle of Hennessy, little bottle.
Yeah. He said, I'm good, bro. I'm geese.
I'm good.
I'm geese,
So,
baby.
like those little short shorts that runners usually wear?
Nigga, that's so
like,
weird.
We call them ski shorts. Like, they reach all the way up to your thighs.
Yo,
right?
that's such a weird kickoff, bro.
Shit wearing that.
He's like, we all wear. Hey, so check us out. We all wearing these short shorts, right? In the military, right? Yo. Hey, yo.
That's what we work out in. We got this.
Yo, hey, bro. I'm here for you, bro. Hey, I'm here for you, bro.
So, in the military, we wear these short shorts, to go work out in and stuff like that. So, I get done with the bottle.
Super thighs all showing.
I'm blacked out again. Bro, I went on like a 8-mile run. 8-mile run in the middle of the night. And I blacked out.
Wait, hold on. You just went out. You went out for a run on your own accord?
On my own accord. They just said I just started running and just left.
Yo, you on your Will Ferrell shit. You on your Will Ferrell shit. He said, let's go streaking.
But it was just, all I had was my shoes and socks and these skinny shorts.
Wait, hold on.
I'm just out there running.
Did you make it the whole 8 miles?
I ended up at another duty station.
I love the idea that you got blasted. It was like, I'm gonna run 8 miles, and they say what? And you just started running.
This fool. You training to be Rambo out there?
Bro, I didn't know what happened. I just ended up in a duty office, like in the duty bed, and I woke up and I was like, yeah, this don't look like my barracks room. He's like, yeah, apparently you ran here drunk. Where are you from?
Cedric's AWOL.
I told him my unit, right? And he's like,
bro, that's the other side.
He's like, that's good, 8 miles.
That's the other side of town there.
How did you get back?
They gave me a ride. But it was like, bro, I'm really out here running 8 miles, bro. Blacked out.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I had nobody come look for me either. It was like, he'll be back.
Yeah, remember, I think it was old school. That motherfucker, his wife pulled up to him and said, I think that's whoever. I forgot his name, but she's like, I think that's him. She said, no, it isn't. And they be looking at him. Oh, shit.
Cheeks all out and shit.
Yeah, he just jogging, bro.
Yeah.
Damn. I got one. I got one more that I could think about, but I don't remember everything because I just remember like it started. I was in Stockton, and we had a hot tub with like a cooler, the styrofoam coolers that was floating around in there. And at first I was in the hot tub, mind you, it was like midnight, bro. It was like fucking cold as hell outside. So I'm in the hot tub. I jump out and I start shooting shit into the fucking cooler or whatever. And every time I shoot it and I make it, I'll just pound a beer, right? So I started with the beer, and that was probably this is like the progression of bad decisions because I had the Coronas and stuff, right? So I started there, and I was like, feeling like I'm living my life, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I got limes, I got Corona, like, yeah, I made it. I'm 18, I think it was, 17, 18 at the time. 18, I think I was 18 at the time. So I was like, nah, I did it.
18, you say? You mean you were 21?
Yep, 21. That's what I said. And then
allegedly.
So then I go.
That's what I said.
That's what I said. Yep. And then so I go. We go from that. Then we go into like we were building. We were building this like little like thing, whatever, right? So we built this thing. And then we're inside, and we got mad liquor up in there, and I'm just taking shot after shot after shot. I'm not even lying, bro. I took 17 shots, right? 17 shots and like 4 beers that night. And
sounds like our family.
and I'm wrestling this fat dude, bro. I'm wrestling this dude, bro. 'Cause I told him, I said, I could pick you up. I was like, easy, I'll pick you up. This is like 15 shots in. I was like, I'll pick this big nigga up, right? I grab him or whatever, and then I try to pick him up, but he don't want me to pick him up, so he started wrestling with me, and so I started wrestling with him back, right? It's a hella hot. I'm about to black out, you know what I'm saying? So I took 2 more shots, and I was like, let me try one more time. He said, nah, like, stop fucking around. I tried again, and then we start wrestling again and stuff. But then I was like, all right, I'm gonna chill. I'm going to bed. So I go to the house, right? So I go to the house. I lay down, bro. And when I tell you, like Josh said it earlier, and I was like, I remember this feeling. I laid down to go to sleep because I'm hella tired, bro. I'm like, I just want this stuff to, like, I want this feeling to stop, right? The room is just going, right? It's spinning. Hella. Every time I close my eyes, the room is just going. It's spinning. And I was like, fuck, dude. Like, I hope I can just go to sleep. Let's keep my eyes closed. I'll go to bed eventually. And then I felt like, I literally felt like my soul left my body and was like, yeah, you finna die. That's what it felt like, bro. That shit felt like it was like a given. And I woke and I look at the time, and I think it was like 2:30 or 2:40 or some shit. I think it was like 2:45 or some shit. So I look at the time, and this is after my out of body experience, and I go to throw up. And I remember, like said, you were saying how like you. Oh no, Jay, you were saying that you couldn't throw up. So I couldn't throw up because it was just liquor all night. That's all the fuck I was like taking. So then I think I later found out because I was like damn, I just threw up because like eventually something came out, but it was like yellow, like super bright yellow. I thought it was Corona, like in a like the concentrated form Corona coming out of me. Later, I found out it's fucking stomach acid. Dude,
Oh man.
I was fucked up, bro. And then the next day, we still had to get up and go to the food bank and work, and that was the worst morning. Like my boy's driving, I'm hanging out the window, like, kill me now, bro. Like but I told everybody, I said I 100% believed I was gonna die last night. Like I felt it. I felt my soul was like, yeah, man, that was dumb, but we finna go now. Oh my god.
All right, let's hear these stories, Josh.
Hold on.
Hear these stories that man, like you threw up stomach acid though, cousin.
That's why I mean, cause like I said, like I didn't know that at the time. I thought it was like legit, like straight Corona, and I have to this day never had Corona ever again, cause I thought it was just pure Corona that I was throwing up. But then like when I later like found out, cause I was like asking questions, and they were like, nah, dude, that's like you were throwing up stomach acid, bro, and I was like, fuck, that's crazy.
I had that once when I was like in 5th grade. Like done that. Try to stay like because we were taking like like in elementary you take like the SATs or something kind of like it.
Yeah.
And it like it makes no sense because it's not gonna hold you back or anything. You're just taking this long ass test. Bro, I threw up 3 times in class, bro. Damn. It was like colors of the rainbow, bro. Like Jesus. Purple, red.
All the Jolly Ranchers you're eating.
Bruh, like it was purple, red, one was green, and that's when I was like, I'm going home. And then when I went home, I threw up orange. I was like, out of it.
What the fuck?
Bruh, like, I don't know what the fuck I had, but this is probably the sickest time I have been ever in my fucking life.
Just from taking a test.
But the thing is, I'm a little dumbass, because I'm 10 years old, still trying to stay in school to take this dumbass test.
Meanwhile, you're throwing up you're throwing up Skittles.
Throwing up Skittles.
That's great. Hey, bro, shout out.
Dang, bro, did I make that shirt with my puke?
Hey, probably. Well,
what? What?
What?
He said my pubes. He said my pubes. Fully committed.
Yo, so whenever I would have hangovers like that, you feel me? I always drank Sprite because when it came back up, nigga, it still tasted pretty good. So hey,
that's nasty. That's nasty. That's disgusting.
Yo, so one of these stories involved Cedric or Shin. Um, we all got it, and it was the old Asian homies. It's one of their friends' house. I don't know if Shin remembers this, but we got pretty faded. I remember we were playing beer pong around the end of this situation. And usually I'm a very, 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 very laid back, chilled. I'm laughing a lot, whenever I'm drinking. Someone decided to come in, and it was this dude, his girl, and I guess her little brother. And the way this dude was talking to his girl was grimy. He was just calling her out her name, doing this and that. And me personally, I was sitting there just like, that's her choice. I have nothing to do with this. So the whole time he's treating her like ish, right? The little brother decides to go, can you stop talking to my sister like that? And this dude starts flashing on the little kid. Now, looking around, and I'm like, yo, is this shit normal? And I remember I'm sitting here talking to Shin, and I'm like, nigga, I'm about to like interrupt this shit. The whole time he's sitting here talking shit to this little kid, and I'm like, come on, man, it's a little kid. So I stopped, like, and I'm in the middle of my game. So I'm sitting here, I'm shooting and whatever. And like I just drop everything that I'm doing. I'm like, yo, bro, like, chill out. Like, you don't need to sit here and talk to that little kid like that. Like, you need to calm down. Bro, you want to talk about this nigga just comes out of nowhere. It's just like, well, I'm not gonna say out of nowhere, but it's like, you need to mind your damn business. Bro, you want to talk for that shit escalated so quickly. I have Shin, a couple other niggas holding me back. He has a whole bunch of his niggas over there holding him back. We're sitting here about ready to box. I'm just like, yo, just let us go. Let us just handle this right quick. But nobody wants this to happen. All I remember is I'm dragged out into the middle of the street because Shin, for whatever reason, is taking me away. And homeboy gets to stay over there. All I know is by the very next day, I'm told I came, and I'm just like, yo, it wasn't even my fault. That wasn't on me. That was on him. That's not even fair. So I think, damn, I don't even remember the dude's name. I'm not gonna say his name, but that's one of them. Now this one, Vegas. Yes, sir. So Vegas.
Hey, can I add on to the other story real quick?
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So with that situation, I think it was a homeboy. It was one of our homeboys, one of our Asian boys' homeboy.
Yeah.
And then I think I know who it is.
Like,
I'll talk about that another day.
Yeah, I was dragging Josh out. I mean, I don't want to call you masturbate, but anyway, I was dragging Mr. Bateman over there out.
Mr. Bateman.
Mr. Bateman. Now you can just call me Young Bates. It's cool, bro. Just call me Young Bates. It's good.
I'm dragging him out because, like, technically we was already kicked out the house, and I was like, man, like, I'm about to bust the owner's mouth, and like we about to bust this other dude. But I was like, let's just get out of here because this ain't our turf, this ain't our house, So that's the reason why I drug you out. But
this is probably the first time I ever felt betrayed by this thing too. Like every time we start, we get hyped up. One of us gets hyped up, the other one jumps in. But this is the first time he was like, no, we're not going to do this. And I was just like, what's going on? What's going on? You're supposed to have my back, not theirs.
Because one of our homies is like, you're like the only one, bro, who can hold him back. And he's like, come on, bro. Like, because I'm about to hit him too. I'm about to hit him too. We shouldn't drink together.
No, we shouldn't. So another situation which involved both of us once again, but this one also involved Puddles. So this is his first time ever drinking, like how he drank that night. So we're all going to Vegas. And I remember just before we went to Vegas, his mother said that I was a terrible influence. She was absolutely correct. So we go over to, we all decide, hey, let's go over to Vegas. Hey, man, we're all going to go chilling. Shin decided, 10 minutes in to when we're at Vegas, that he wants to go off and go do whatever the hell he wants to go do himself. I have to go find this nigga in the middle of Vegas, which I do because I just go to a bar and he's there. So the night approaches. We're all getting ready to go over to the club. It's me, Shin, his wife at that time. Wife?
We could just say X still.
Ex, okay, his ex-wife at that time. And
Woman.
This woman. And then it's also Puddles. First of all, we can't get into the club because I'm sagging. I have a little bit extra baggy clothes like usual, and all we're trying to do is get into this club. So I think I put on a belt or something, and homeboy was still not letting us in. And I was just like, all right, this is bullshit. So what we decided to do is go around the back entrance. So we get in regardless. So now and as we're getting in, the security dude who stopped us at the beginning said, "Oh shit, y'all got in? Congratulations!" And then he moves on. So 10 minutes in, or not 10 minutes in, but like 20 minutes in, I'm sitting here, I'm trying to get Puddles to start drinking, and like Shen's over here doing his thing with that woman, and we're sitting here trying to do something. I grab a Red Bull. What the hell was that drink called? A Jaeger bomb. Jaeger bomb. I said, bro, because at that time he did like drinking Red Bulls. So I was like, hey, man, take some Jaeger bombs. You won't even taste the alcohol. Just drink this. The whole time he was like, no, I don't want to. Hey, I don't drink.
Not to mention that Jaeger bombs that night were about $2.
Yeah, and it was all on Shin too. It was all on Shin because I have no money. I was like, I didn't want to go because I was tired. Shin said it's all on him. So I said, fuck it. It's all on him. So we're sitting here, we're all like, I'm trying to get him to start drinking Jaeger bombs. He is not drinking them. So earlier that day, me and Shin decided to eat these burritos in this contest, which once again is all on Shin. Now, if we eat the whole burrito, we get them for free. If we don't, they're like $15.
No.
Like,
it was like 20. It was $20 to $25.
It was expensive.
I know a place you went. I've been to that place. That the burritos is like that huge.
Yes,
huge.
bro. Damn. So there was 3 of them, bro. And I'm gonna brag a little bit. I had a little fan club somehow. I don't know how.
Remember the dude next to us, bro? He tried to
Yeah, there was 3 of us, and so then me and Shin's trying these weird ways of trying to get through these goddamn burritos in 15 minutes, 30 minutes.
I think it was 30.
30 minutes. So we're trying to get through this whole ass burrito in 30 minutes. They have jalapeno peppers in them, a whole bunch of hot shit in there. But I'm trying to kill my. I think Shen's starting from the middle and trying to eat out. And I'm sitting here like cutting slices, I'm cutting in slices. Homeboy over there on the other side is like eating the whole thing full or whatever. And then it gets to like the 25-minute mark. Homeboy decides to tuck his shit in his pocket and try to dip out. But everybody spotted that shit. So I think someone snitched. But he was eliminated. Me and Shen's over here. We're trying, the crowd's trying to chant us on and shit. We're trying. No, sir. No, sir. We don't get through it at all. I don't even think we can even get half. Nah, not even halfway, bro. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. So, we get to back to the club. As I'm trying to get Puddles to drink this alcohol, the burrito hits me right there on the spot. And when I'm telling you, bro, This was one of the worst shits I've ever taken in my life. Now, when it hit me, bro, it hit me like that. It was so bad. And now I'm trying to find the bathroom. And there's no bathroom in the club, so I have to go out of the club into a hotel and go find a bathroom through there. Now, I'm also kind of tipsy, so I don't know exactly where the fuck I'm going. I'm trying to find this place, and I'm asking random ass people, yo, where the hell's the bathroom at? No one's trying to help me.
Yo, that pressure is real though, bro.
It's building. I'm sweating, bro. Like I'm tripping, falling,
Yeah.
all kind of shit, dog.
You start looking at alleys.
Finally, someone catches me crying in the. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
But someone comes up and he's like, "Yo, do you need help?" So he's like, "Hey, the bathroom's right over there, man. It's like literally by the entrance."
Yeah. Yo, imagine Josh walking up to you. You got veins in his forehead. He's like, "Yo, I just got to take a shit, man."
Like that one me play.
Yeah. We got sweating.
I finally get to the bathroom, bro, and this is the only way I can do this shit. First of all, wet. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't think you have to get so descriptive.
But
I don't know.
When it was time to use the toilet paper, it felt like you're wiping your ass with glass. That's how hot that shit was, bro. It hurt, bro, when you sat there and wiped. So,
this man Josh, how do we went from talking about drinking liquor to how fucked up his butthole was.
So, finally I get back to the club, right? After, of course, washing my hands.
Wiping my
doing
ass.
all the right
He's
shit,
like, Josh he's like, after washing my hands and wrists.
So, I get back to the club, and sure as shit, Puddles decided to take this shot. After I sat there and told this nigga to take it.
Yo, hold on.
He never took it.
Josh, how long were you gone? Because I think that was a journey.
I'm going to say it was a cool 15 minutes, 15-20 minutes. Like, it was a while.
Yeah.
It was a while. I'm not too sure. I don't remember exactly. Because, like I said, I was a little drunk. So,
it was 4 hours for Josh.
It's stupid. So, I get back to the club. He's already taken 3. You said 3? 3. And I'm pissed. And I go, hey, bro, I'm the one who wanted you to take these shots. You're going to take them with me now, bro. So we take 3 more. And he's over here tapping his feet. We're all getting excited. He's about to start dancing because, he's out of his element now. And I'm saying, it's Vegas. Let it all out, bro. So we killed. I don't know how big this nigga shit's tab was, but I'm pretty sure it got ran up. So, club, huh?
About 150.
Yeah, it was expensive. I'm pretty sure. So,
those $2 drinks.
So we do our thing at the club or whatever, and Shin or his ex-wife is driving us back to the hotel.
I think it's better just say that woman.
That woman is driving us back to the hotel.
Damn.
We're in the middle of traffic that is going out of fucking nowhere. Puddles decides to yell out that he needs to go take a piss. Hella bad. We are driving in the middle of traffic. This man swings his fucking door open, hops out, and runs 3 lanes to the other side of the fucking street. I have to go chase his ass. And Shin doesn't even try to help. He just goes, Josh, you have to go save him. And I'm just like, yo, I don't even know where the fuck he's at. Like, he just took off. And he took off into some random... I didn't see which building he ran into, so I have to just sit here and guess. So I hop out of the car.
You have to go save him, man.
I hop out of the car, and I have to dip and dodge through these fucking cars that are moving. I'm risking my life to find this nigga.
This dumb motherfucker.
So I finally get to the sidewalk, and there's like 3 buildings I have to choose from. I think I run into one of them. He's not in there. And I run into the second one, and there he is. And he's over there still pissing. And I'm just like, yo, bro, like, don't you ever fucking do that again. His fucking response to me is, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Peed a little bit on myself.
What an idiot, bro. What an idiot.
I'm gonna tell you from my eyes what I saw, bro. as soon as this fool was like, I gotta piss. As he's saying that, the door is opening up, and next you see a clear lane for him.
Yeah.
And when Josh, I told Josh to go after him, bruh, I swear it was like he was playing Frogger. I was like, damn, I feel so bad.
Oh my
I
god.
was feeling so bad.
Josh risking his
And
life
like
for
I'm
real.
watching Josh play Frogger across the street, bro. Like he's just like cars is like he's like fuck, don't hit me, shit like that. Oh
Mhm.
damn.
He's just like, damn, he don't even try to help, bro. He's just like, damn.
What did you
Hope
do?
he makes it.
What'd you do in the car? What'd you do in the car,
But
Sam?
bro, like my thing was, I really wanted to leave him because the hotel was literally after this light. Literally.
He could walk. He could walk the rest of the way. Why you tell Josh to go save him then, his stupid ass?
100 and that woman didn't drink that night. Us three did.
Yeah. You was just
So,
like,
I wasn't in the right mind state at that time.
Yo, I was gonna say that had just been some hangover shit. Be like, yo, where the hell is Billy? That motherfucker on the roof.
I mean, it doesn't really make up for it, but like as soon as we parked in the garage, like I told the woman to go upstairs, and I went straight for these guys. I went straight. I walked. That's what I did.
You didn't.
Yeah,
No
he
traffic.
Did, he did have to take us back.
No traffic.
He did have to walk us back home, man.
No man left behind, but that woman was upstairs.
Okay.
Plus, it was my car, so I was trying to make sure it was fine.
Okay, fair enough. Goddamn, bro. I mean,
did you want to finish the story? Because there's a little bit more after that.
Nah, you go ahead, bro. I didn't want to talk about him eating soap, but go ahead, bro.
Damn, man's eating
that
soap.
was the part I was talking about, but
Yeah, I knew it.
Freaking, these two are walking back to me, like I'm trying to walk to them, and like these two hobos, like kind of like. And it's like, hey man, what's up? What's going on? I was like, I'm just trying to find my friends, man.
Yeah.
I gotta get my friends. He's like, all right, man, I'm with you. And I was like,
what?
I wasn't thinking the right way until the next morning.
Yo, Jay, two hobos and Shin the Legend Baby is going to find Puddles and Josh. What the fuck, bro?
Hey, what happened is they pictured your boy in those military shorts.
He was back in them shorts. He's like, I'm with you wherever you going, man. Where we going, legs?
What happens is, I guess some dude is talking to Josh and Puddles, and like the hobos is like, get away from my friends. Get away from
Remember
them.
that? I remember that shit.
We don't even know the situation, but he's just yelling, get away from my friends.
Wait, hold on. Who was the homo yelling at?
Fuck you up.
Who was he yelling at? Who was that homeless dude yelling at?
He was yelling at because they were like across the street from us. Like, dude is just going off. Like,
now that I think about it, it's almost like we had Pokemon.
Oh my god.
My hobo could have fought his hobo, bro.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
So,
I love these hobos, man.
We get back to the hotel and kind of like Jay's experience, Puddles was around the toilet.
Around the toilet, yes he was.
Curled up like a squirrel to a nut.
And I don't know completely about the whole soap incident, but yes.
I remember that shit. 'Cause I made a big ass deal out of it. This man started unwrapping it. He started unwrapping it, getting ready. And I was like, yo, chill out, bro.
Chill. Come on, man. What the fuck are you doing, bro? This man peeling that shit like a goddamn sweet tart. Yo, put the goddamn soap down, man.
But I'll tell you this, man. I had a good night's sleep. Josh had a good night's sleep. That woman, not so much.
Mm-hmm.
That woman.
Bro, that's
And
crazy.
you know, Puddle slept in the bathroom all day. You know?
Yeah, he did.
He was having an experience, huh? Yeah, I ain't
That
gonna lie, bro. I don't know about y'all, but like these days, I mean, I definitely don't drink like ever really anymore. I don't know. I mean, like it's fun to reflect on from time to times, but I don't think I want that type of excitement in my life anymore. Bro. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I have my.
uh,
I'm chilling.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean, like the only way how I be drinking now is like if I'm kicking it with these niggas, like that's it. I don't
Hmm.
really,
yeah,
if I'm
drinking is
kicking it with
overrated.
people, that's it now.
Got it.
I'll probably drink one of the most out of all y'all because I only drink for social anxiety.
Yeah.
If I'm going in public, at home, you'll never see me drink.
Yo, I got a. Hey, so outside of that, right? I think I got a question for y'all, and this is like separate from I think what we normally talk about, but this has been on the forefront of my mind, and I really want to chit chat with y'all. And it's low key a curveball for everybody here, but I'm curious, right?
Curveball Bateman.
All right, look. So I'm curious. A lot of times, right? Discussions are made about like I guess the workplace, right, and diversity in the workplace. Okay.
Ah, I see where this is going.
So my question to y'all is, what's the importance of like overall getting offered opportunity and like the value, aka the salary in which you are offered? Cause like the reason why I asked that question is because like I think I was prompted with a very nice question surrounding like cool, like I'm getting in the lanes, right? I'm getting in these positions of like whatever, right? But sometimes I think in corporate America, right? Like people don't really talk about their pay. Like how often do you guys kind of just talk openly about what you're making
Yeah,
with people? Like not often, right? Like people don't do that shit.
yeah,
But I think that's
and
go
I
ahead.
think what it comes down to is what I see where you're going, and I think it comes down to the companies. I think that they should have a set pay structure depending on the position, to where it makes it to where me and you may not talk about what we're getting paid, but if we're in the same position, we know that it's the same pay.
Yeah, but that range can be wide,
Yeah.
right?
No. That's what I'm saying. Like depending on the position, like they should have whatever the position is. So let's just say if you're a sales rep,
Mm-hmm.
that that sales rep is flat. That we top you out 18 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
We probably start you off 16 an hour. First 6 months after probation, we top you out at 18 an hour,
Mm-hmm.
and after your 6 months there, you know that you're at the top pay with you're at the same pay of everyone in that. As far as when managers go, when they go salary wise, because I know ranges can change, like you said. Uh, it's just depending on. That's when you just break the management positions down. So let's just say if it could be like a manager, uh, a level 1 manager, level 2 manager, level 3 manager, and then that's when the salaries should somewhat be the same, because
But
I see what you're
no,
saying.
let me put it like
It's
this though.
weird.
Let me put it like
It's never
this.
really like that though.
Let me put it like this. So because you touched on a good point, right? So you have a range, and you're going in for a role. But this role is an opportunity that you possibly need to be like educated in, like all the stuff, right? Like all these little fun
Correct.
things. But then your pay range starts at like let's just say $15, even though I think most people start at 15. Let's just say it starts at $15, and then the cap is $25. That's a wide range, right? But because
Correct.
I'm not educated, let's just say, right? I'm not educated. I'm not a college degree. You know what I'm saying? So I
Correct.
come in, but I got experience. So my
Mhm.
experience is gonna get me to $18. So I'm not starting the bottom, but I'm at like I'm
Correct.
cool, right? I'm comfy. So I got $18. But I'm just getting my foot in, and I feel like I'm adding a factor to the diversity higher. Now, somebody of the exact same background, right? No degree, may have some experience, but obviously their skin's a little more vanilla, right? And they will get offered $22 an hour.
Yes.
What do you think? What do you think about that? I really want to hear like everyone's
And that's why I
perspective.
think they should have that bump, that 6 month thing. So the
But
reason
my
why
question though, my
'cause
question is that we have the
'cause I
same
know what you
background.
mean, because that happened to me, exactly what you're saying.
Mhm.
When I got hired at my current company, Me, I got hired the same day with this other guy. I ain't gonna throw his name out there. We got hired the same day, same hiring day. Me, I come from what was it, 2 years in sales and service in the cell phone industry.
Mm-hmm.
He came from Sprouts. It was all he did was pack bags.
Yeah.
They gave him $2 an hour over me because they considered Sprouts. I guess Sprouts is still
Customer
considered
service?
retail.
Oh, that's interesting.
But even then, I have retail experience in other areas too. So and so, but it's like at the end of the day, it came down to that as well. He was, of course,
A bit more vanilla bean.
yeah, he was. So and so they gave him that. But the way AT&T works, because we're a union, after 6 months, it don't matter. You guys both bump up to the same exact pay.
Oh, regardless.
Regardless, yeah, that's what I mean by that. Like, so we bump up to the exact pay. So like how you were saying, if that range, that range could be huge. So if it's 15 through 25, maybe after a certain time, I don't know if it's 1 year with the company, is it 2 year with the company, everyone can move to whatever that top pay is. But of course, when you very first get on, you negotiate, because at the end of the day, you negotiate your salary and during interviews. That's just how it works.
Yeah, but
like that.
so I'm curious. What do you guys think though about the situation? I have more that I want to ask, but I want to start here. What do you guys think?
So,
I'll go ahead.
With that, I'm gonna ask you this, Jay. Because you and this person got hired the same day. Was there a thing like desired salary or desired wages on there?
There wasn't anything. Me and him was like this. He told me everything. He said I'm just thankful to have this job. He's part time in school and stuff. He was like, he got hired part time. I got hired full time. He said I'm just thankful to have this job. He said I didn't even think I was gonna get hired, to be honest.
Okay, because I actually been on the other side of this. So remember when I first took the manager position at Taco Bell, all right? Now, I played it smart. I played it real smart. What happened was pay raises was going up. I think people at this time were about to raise up to $9. So everybody got bumped to $9. And then me as a manager, I was getting I get a 50% raise. All right? So automatically from base salary, I get a 50-cent raise. And then I was also getting my yearly promotions thing. So I got about 25 cents off of that. So brand new manager coming in making $9.75, while every other manager in the stores besides the assistant manager and the general manager was making $9.50. So it's sometimes it could be how you play the game and how you negotiate stuff too. Like Jay said, you can negotiate your wages there, and it's sometimes the timing of things can equal in your favor.
It's just timing. Okay. What about you?
Yeah.
What about you, Josh?
So the way that I look at it, I'm gonna look at it more I'm gonna bring it from a sports point of view. Just like in the NFL, dog. You got white owners or vanilla owners. They're more likely gonna lean towards vanilla GMs as well. It's just the way that it's gonna run. And like Shin said, I usually like to go in and right now I'm already negotiating. There's two other jobs that want me right now, and before I even consider them, I've already talked to their bosses, and we're already talking pay rate, and they try starting me at the bottom. I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen. We gotta start at this number, and then we can talk a little bit, and we can go up or down. It don't matter. but I'm not going for any. I'm not making the same. So for me, like it's kind of based off of like negotiations, just like Shin said. It's going to be negotiations because a lot of times, like I've been talking a lot. Like I've been talking to a lot of people, and there's actually one person at one store. I can't think of the store right now, and he's telling me he's training people that just hopped on that are making the same thing he's making. And he's been working there for 5 years, bro. And to me, that's just the most craziest thing is whenever
Yeah.
I hear like that.
Yo,
Because that used, and just like you said over at that used to be me at Taco Bell. I would sit there and I'd be making 25 cents more than the person that just walked in through the building. And I put in like 3 years at this fucking company.
Yeah.
And I remember they were talking about me getting my own store at this time. So I'm sitting here only making 20 more than this person? No. And I remember like, and I used to act, and I sat back and I laughed about it not too long ago because I players. Like I would sit there and I would throw fits, bro. Like I would sit there and be like, no, I want a $2 raise. They wouldn't give it to me, and I would sit here and I'd be like, well, all right, fine.
And you
And
know
I would take
what?
like my vacation, and then I'll come in late, and I just start doing all this shit. I'll start wilding out. Next thing I know, I got a $1.50 raise, and I'm good.
And you know how you go about that too is the key is getting cool with people and really ask. You have to ask that uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable question, but you get cool with people or get connection, and you really ask. You have to ask around because people will tell you. Because also my boy who just, you remember I told you I just went to his graduation. I just graduated with his master's, so he is like a hiring manager as it is, and even before he got put into that position, when he was at his last company, when he was making the last company that he was with, he was making what 130K, but before that, you know how much they offered him at first? They offered him 105K. He knew some. He graduated with some of the students that worked there, so he had inside intel on there, and he would ask them like, "How much are you guys getting paid?" They were like, "They're like, yeah, you should be getting you should be getting paid nothing less than 130."
yo,
That
so
they let them know like you should be getting. They say you go over there and you let them know. So he went in negotiations with them, and it was like, I'm not taking nothing less than 130K. They tried to lowball him because he's what you call he's overqualified but young in his field. He's super young in his field. So like he's overqualified. Like, he has every certification you could think of.
but
He's the only one with the masters in the building. Like, you know what I mean?
but one thing you mentioned, and this is what I'm curious about, right? Because like you said, like in my previous work experience, I was a hiring manager as well. So I got to see a lot of shit, but at a certain level, right? So like I'm not exposed to all this other stuff, but I am now, and like this is where this conversation is blossoming, right? Because for me, what's interesting is like I'm seeing what's being offered at a different level, right? And so, like you said, Jay, you were offered whatever. You didn't negotiate, right? Necessarily. I mean, you probably had like a thing, like a number you were looking for, right? Because you could see whatever the range was.
Correct,
But you didn't have to put forth anything or anything like that. But then the same situation for another man who's a different skin color doesn't negotiate.
He never sold a thing in his life.
But is offered more. And so what I noticed in my own life, like there was a time, right, where I was making $25 an hour, and I took a promotion, right, and I was like happy about it because I think like cool, like this is like a great opportunity, and for me that's what I was fighting for, this opportunity, right? Not even thinking about the fact of like where does this fall in the overarching big picture. I don't even consider that because like, you know, like I said, no degree. I'm just trying to grind to get where I potentially don't belong, right? At the end of the day, that's what I think. So I'm taking my opportunities. But now I watch the same situation, right? and what's offered from a different color, $1 more, and a very huge difference as far as what's offered. No negotiation needed. Literally, no negotiation needed. It was just offered. And so, so for me, what I'm trying to figure out, right, is like, cool, like, is it a thing of, are we fighting for opportunity, or do we put, well, I say me because this is what I'm considering, but do you put your foot down for like, fuck that, that's not okay? Like, so I think like, I don't know. Cause like that's what I'm at.
No,
that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, it's a good question. See, and that's what you're saying. And I mean, the question you have is good. So it's like, I see what you're saying. That like, do you like do you let them know like, hey, shit isn't cool? Like, you know, like because I see what you're saying because you work your ass off. I'm
gonna say this.
You bust your ass off.
I'm gonna say this, man. Cause I like I said, I see a lot. I was a hiring manager for like over a year, right? A year and a half. Year, 6 months, whatever, 18 months, and then now I'm in a different position, but I'm gonna have some ripples coming, right? And so see, look, I just don't know how it's gonna play out, but at the same time, I'm like, it's not fair.
So I seen that play off. I seen that play out one time too. So the same person, my friend, he before he so what happened to him? So he ended up eventually getting the salary that he wanted it, but his prior job that he had before that, when he was getting like 70-80K or something, and then they promised him, and then after a year and a half of being with the company, managers on his level were getting 100, and so he pretty much did what you said. He went to talk to his manager, so his manager's like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. You know, bust your ass off. Okay, give me 3 months. In 3 months, I can do this for you. You know, I can bump you up to the normal rate of everyone else. This and that, you know. And then 3 months came, and then he was like, "Where's my promotion? I mean, where you said you're gonna give him a promotion and stuff like that." And then he's like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Oh yeah." About that, okay, yeah, we're still working on it. And then all of a sudden, so instead of promoting him, what they did was they laid him off. Hired someone else, gave him 80K. I'm not even giving him 80K. Gave him like 92, which is more than what he was getting because he was getting 80. Mm-hmm. Gave him about 92. They didn't know that the guy that they hired, he went to school with him as well.
Yeah.
He knows that guy. The guy told him, was like, yeah, bro, I heard what happened. How you got, I heard what happened. How you even got
laid off,
like let go.
Yeah.
That shit's scary as fuck. That's fucked up. Like they don't know like what they're losing. Like he basically was saying.
What was he though?
No, he's a different. He's actually different. He's actually our color.
Oh, okay.
Well, so they laid off the guy that's and then hired the one here for a little gave him 12 more K, but really he's still getting underpaid because everyone's getting K at that position.
Yeah, but he's gonna settle.
But he's settling because he's like he don't have all the certifications in education.
Yes.
My boy is overqualified, too qualified. Like that's why he just ended up getting another position, 130K that easy.
Bro, that's the thing, man. Because this is what I'm thinking, right? This is what I'm thinking, and it's like, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, low key raw, right? Like, so what I'm thinking, but I'm thinking is like, I feel like corporate America is kind of new for a lot of like black folks, right? Like we don't operate in this type of bullshit. Stuff like that. We keep it a being 100%. But I think there's some shady shit that goes on, and at the same time, in my mindset, I think of their interpretation is that they're gonna be grateful to be here, so you can pay them less. Because what are the other options? What are your other options?
That's how it is.
You need experience, so you have to take the role. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, like, I'm like, nah, bro. Like in my mind, bro, I'm like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we finna have a conversation, nigga.
And the thing is, and then it goes back to where like what closed mouths don't get fed.
Yep.
So if you don't open your mouth, you'll never know.
Yeah, bro. But I can't lie though.
You might be having that conversation down the line, 3 years down the line.
Bro, but think though,
your big boss might be like, "Oh, for real, you felt this way? Why don't you let me, man?"
Bro,
yeah,
but what you said about your boy.
Well, there's also another side to that as well.
I
They
know,
start walking in the store, and then they start nitpicking shit.
No, that's my thing, bro.
Yeah,
that's my thing. Cause like what you said about your boy, right? Like
that's pretty much what they did with him. That like they
just
nitpicked.
They trying to get rid of him.
Little shit. Yeah, trying to micromanage it to and then trying to say it's budget cuts, but
it's every excuse in the book. Every excuse in the book, bro.
Like it's
That's
such
exactly what it is.
It's such a budget cut.
There's always loopholes to this shit. That's what it is.
It's such a budget cut that they end up. It's such a budget cut that they end up cashing them out.
Well, yeah, because cheaper.
They gave him a severance of like $32K.
Yeah, but that's benefits.
Yeah.
Like
No. So this is a severance package that so for usually the severance is how it works. For every year you're with the company, it's usually like every company usually if they have to let you go for a severance, they usually give you like 3,000 to 5,000 for every year you're with the company. He was only with the company a year and a half. But they gave him like 32K because I think they're afraid he was gonna sue.
Well, no, that's my thing. It's because like they'll overpay, but they still save money because it's not the base salary you make all year long. And that alone
they save money off the ass,
bro. That's just benefits.
Yeah. They gonna save money off the ass, but it just so with him it is like the thing is it wasn't really a loss for him in my opinion because he was moving in. He was first of all he was in the Bay Area.
No, but that's true.
He was in the Bay Area, so the cost of living was he was paying $2,100.
No, but that's true, right? Like personally, he didn't lose. That's fine. I think that's cool, but that's not what matters, right? So for me,
that's not what
matters. For me, what matters is like, because at that point now you're just quiet. The situation happened. Nobody does anything different. But for me, it's like, how do you make something happen different? Because like, why is it for me? What I felt like. Because like
to be honest, you really can't. Because if you don't own the company, you can't.
No, because like I said, so in this thing, right? So like I'll give you guys more insight as far as like the situation. So like I play a heavy hand in a lot of these things, right? Like I get to be the voice to say like this person's this and this person's not good. This is good, right? So like I stick up for folks. I'll be like, yeah, like 100%. Like I'm gonna put my stamp on you, dog. Yep, let's get him paid, right? So I push because I said I would. And I do that, right? So then, and then he gets whatever he gets, right? But then, like I know what I was offered, right? Because like what I was offered looks completely different from what my man's was offered, right? And so I'm thinking, so in my mind, I'm thinking, damn, is it that I don't have people in position to really push for me? Or is it that...
That's what it really is.
Because
it's a corporation.
But let me give you one more example. Right? So, like, this one was interesting to me, right? So, I come back, once again, like, I'm just over here, I'm observing, right? So, I got these kids. Dude's, like, 19 years old. He sells candy in the parking lot, claiming it's for some... He's from Oak Park, right? He claiming that he's all the way out here where he... Come on, you know where I work. He's way out the way. So he's claiming it's for like this charity. It's not, right? It's not for a charity. He's scamming, but it is what it is. He's just trying to get paid. So the people inside say that he's harassing people. He's a thug, and why would I hire him? But for me, what I see is somebody who's hustling. The dude's he's came up in the system. And he don't know how to like do that shit. He don't operate in the rooms, right? So for me, I'm like, my first thought process is to talk to this dude and see, hey bro, like I can get you steady work. So that's my approach. I'm gonna get you steady work, man. But I want to first know if you're a good person. I'm not just gonna come out here off your job just because I see you selling candy bars. But I want to talk to him first, and then if he's good peeps, then I'm gonna offer him steady work. But I'm in the position where I can make that decision no matter what anybody else says. Right? If I'm not here, that opportunity never exists. And so what I'm trying to figure out is like, how do you change this on a larger scale, because why am I getting offered less than the white man? And I just think it's interesting. Like, I've never been this exposed to shit that goes on, and now I'm looking, right? I'm like, and I had a long conversation with like one of my boys about this shit, and I was just like, hey, bro, fuck it. We finna see what happens when niggas talk about this shit, because I'm finna press.
Yeah. Because, so I've seen these situations play out so many times just growing up, just with my dad. My dad used to always talk about this.
It's nerve-wracking.
Because he worked for, the big company Siemens?
Yeah.
Yeah, so before there was Siemens, the West Sac location, it was a company called Dade Bearing, and he worked over there for like over 35 years. He's one of the only like brothers to actually be there. Like, it was a huge, there's not too many blacks. You're in a medical facility, and my dad wears scrubs to work in back. Like, you know what I mean? Because he pretty much he's making the medicine and stuff, and then he has to pack all the bottles and stuff. So pretty much a pharmaceutical company, and so he used to talk about this all the time, on how he trust a minority in a fucking pharmaceutical company, that they hardly ever do that shit. That you have to have connection and plug. Majority of all his coworkers was Indian and like Mexican or
Asian,
stuff like that. But and then white, of course. But so he's always talking about that. And the thing is, like, so you're in a position to. It's all about what I goes. It goes back to about the reason why right now I'm probably going to be hired on to Verizon. Why not?
Oh shit!
I just talked to GM.
Announcement.
He called me directly, and so the GM just called me directly because who I know.
Damn, that's cool, bro.
And who I know is vouching for me.
Yeah.
He's a man. He's already a manager.
That's
he's vouching for me. So that goes like, if he don't vouch for me, I won't get in.
Bro, that's my thing. It's like,
and that's the thing.
How do you?
It's all about who vouched for you.
But how do you get more people there though?
Last I checked, your boy Dame Dash vouched for you. It's about who vouched for you, bro. That's just how it is. And like right now, like I was just talking to Shin earlier. He was telling me like if I want an extra job, for security, I can get hired on to where his company is because he can vouch for me. He's built that type of work ethic where he's at to where they trust his opinion on who to hire. That's a huge thing too.
Vouch for me, sir. Can't vouch for me, man.
Yo,
where's your door card?
Yo,
damn.
I really think that shit is like, I don't know. Like I said, bro, like it's just.
It sucks though. I'm not like, you're right though. Yeah, it's a topic that I want to see on a bigger scale.
I'm like, I can't lie to y'all. Like I really like at the end of the day, like I'm super anxious about the conversation overall, just because like this makes you a target. And for me, like the thing I put out there was like, there's no way I put this message out and I'm not an angry black man. Right? There's no way that this comes across that that's not the case. And it's like
I always tell people that and that's what I always tell like majority of my friends, because I'm like, when I be hanging out with them, I'm only I'm the only black one, to be honest. So I always tell them, I say, they always like, Javon, why are you always so calm? Like whenever like bullshit happens, I say, well, if I'm not able to verbally express how I feel without getting mad, I'm just any slight bit of being mad, I'm the angry.
Just aggressor.
I'm the aggressor, and I'm an angry black guy. And instantly people shut down. They don't even want to say good or bad.
I don't know, man. That shit is just so crazy to me, bro. Like I it's so wild because I could see it in real time happening. Like with the kid, with the candy bar. Like I was like, I'm gonna ask you some questions. I'm just gonna ask you questions. That's it. I'm asking questions, right? So I intentionally put somebody in place because we need more people in position to make opportunities for somebody else. They tried to do that. And then what they're met with is like, nah, like this person's A, B, C. That's why they not good, right?
Correct.
But what I talked about was like, cool, like you see that way, right? And so one of the things was like, yo, it's not professional. Like, look at, he's wearing baggy pants. Like, he's sagging. Yeah. And I said, you know what else isn't professional? Those crop tops your white girls be wearing. That's just not professional neither. But that's not perceived the same way.
And he's wearing, and they've never asked why he's wearing it.
Bro,
well, he might not even know what he's wearing is unprofessional.
He don't know.
And
he's not
lack
in
of knowledge and not knowing to have someone really like I tell you this, when I go back when I was 18, I didn't know how important wearing a tie to.
Bro, we don't
even know how to tie a tie.
Yo, this not our culture, bro. This ain't our culture. Like, this is what you guys created. Like
someone might have taken that as like, oh, this guy's not serious about this interview. Look at this guy, man.
I don't know, man. It's just interesting. Go ahead.
My thing is just like, you know, there's always that first person, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the first person always got to take the hit for opportunities for others. We got to also think about that. Because you may not be getting paid as much as the vanilla or something like that. But, you know, like, if you're the first one up there, like, sometimes
you trying to be the Kaepernick, bro? Is that what you're trying to do right now? I'm trying to be Kaepernick right now.
Hey, bro.
I ain't trying to be the Kaepernick. You know?
Not you, shit. I'm talking about a little bro over there.
Oh, okay. I mean, what Seth is saying is deep. Like he's basically saying because like right now you gotta look at it like or say right now like that.
No,
kid,
but I agree with him. But like, and that's the thing. Like, is little bro trying to be Kaepernick right now?
I mean, like
because
this is the thing.
He does start, like I said, bro. The second you start this conversation, it's gonna go one of two ways. Yeah, it's gonna make people extremely uncomfortable.
That's it.
And what people like to do with uncomfortable.
Get rid of it.
Out the way.
Get rid of it.
Exactly.
No, because that's what like I said.
And I'm with you 100%. Because there's not enough people with that exact same mindset, and that's the issue.
Yeah.
Because there's way more people who's like, I'm just happy to have the opportunity, than to be like, no, I deserve this. Because if there was way more people, if the majority was, I deserve this, we would be having a different conversation right now. But like, it's way more people's. And that's the reason why people don't like Hispanics, because second that, you know, you get fired, hey, I can get him for super cheap.
Yo, but
it's always about saving money.
Cause like I think what you said like to me that is like that alone for me is like the core of my problem. As you said, you gotta be smart and you have to negotiate your price. But why is it that I'm required to negotiate and this other person is not? And that's what's interesting to me, right? And so I don't know, bro. Like I feel like I know too much at this point to not do something about it. And I talked to my boy about it, and like I have an idea of how I'm gonna approach this thing, so I can try to be as
I think
neutral as possible.
that's what I really think is gonna go down. It's gonna go down to not what you do, it's gonna be how you do it,
bro. But then like
I'm saying because there's a chance you could do it. You could succeed and do it, and it don't come out like that, come off like that. Like there's a way. There's like how you say, there's Kaepernick activism and there's LeBron activism. There's a way to where you can not rep someone.
No, but that's the thing. Like, bro, you can go at it one way.
Yeah.
But they perceive it a different type of way, bro. That's
No. That's what I'm saying. It's all about like how. Like I'm saying, it's how you go about it. Because that's perceived in the right way, though. That's what I'm saying.
But that's the thing.
There's only one way to do that, but I'm saying you got 10.
Okay, Jay. But like, how many people is really gonna be in this room? Hey, but the thing is, how many people is really gonna be in this room? Wait, Caleb. Wait, Caleb, and then the people that he's talking to. Probably him and one or two other people. If they want him out of there, it just depends on what they say.
Oh no. You don't want to have that conversation with everyone. You gotta find out who calls the shots, and then based off your connection, and have that conversation one-on-one. You don't ever want to feel like you're making a power move like that in front of everyone. You'll get power checked quick.
Nah, but the thing is,
in front of everybody, but I'm saying like that's why I said it's gonna be in the room with one or two other people.
No, but like you said, Jay, like you said, Jay, though, you said like you don't want to say that with like one or two people. You always take a partner. You always take a partner.
Yeah, you always take a partner. That's what I'm saying. Because if you can convince one mind, even if it's just one of their minds, then you let him speak for you. He's like, you know what? Yeah, Caleb brought a good point. You know, and if he's on then now he's doing the.
I mean, you're not wrong, man. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you convinced, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying if it's all on you. You know, everybody look at you like.
When this whole thing, and I kind of like I back it up a little, right? So this whole thing came from like the thing, right? The opportunity. Because at the end of the day, for me, that's what it comes down to. Like, I'm gonna fight hella hard for the opportunity, right, to do more and like build or whatever, right? So I'm gonna work hard for that. But I'm not so concerned about what's my starting rate versus what this can do for me in the future. So I've never been concerned about that. I've never thought about it. But what's funny is that where you start determines where you end up, because you only get like for someone like when you get to like when you're doing that, like your movement in the pay grade is based off percentage. So no matter what, if I start lower, I'm always less valued. And at the end of the day, for me, it was like, cool, like you're offering opportunities, but it's very clear on paper where your value is. Why is it on the bottom is so brown. That's crazy. Like, that's what I thought, right? And so when I broke it down to like that essence right there, because my question to my boy, because he kind of stemmed from our conversation. My question to him was like, well, what's more valuable, the opportunity or the paycheck? And he was like, the paycheck, nigga. Okay, cool. Like, I can get an opportunity in 2 years, but in those 2 years, I gotta work 2 jobs. I don't even see my family. That's not fair to me, considering this motherfucker can just start off all cake and cool and not give a fuck about nothing for 2 whole years. And whenever he feels like getting promoted or doing whatever, his percentage is always higher than mine. And I was like, fuck, dude, you're hella right, dog. Like, you're hella right. Like, at the end of the day, you're hella right. And I was like, wow. That's what changed my perspective.
Like, what that is, like, with the higher everything goes, like, you got to think about it. It's like, how many free thinkers do we have up there? You know, how many Calebs do we have up there?
Yeah.
How many Johns do we have up there? How many Joshuas? How many people like your friend? How many people who are going to think like that? Why can this person get the best opportunity and this person not? You know, we're looking at things that are not working. Like,
yeah, and I just think based off who you are too, and I feel like they know who you are. Like, I mean, like, from being around you, they wouldn't have gave you a voice on that article if they felt like you were gonna just like ran out. Like, you know, they wouldn't have gave you if they don't believe in what you.
With the article, bro.
No, I'm saying they wouldn't just give that to anyone unless they somewhat respect you. You know what I mean, and what you have.
Yeah, but like, to me,
they trying to throw some diversity, bro.
Thank you. So that was my thing. My thing for this, right? My thing for this is like
they actually bank off diversity though.
Yeah,
the more diverse you get, the more money you have.
But once again, bro, it's like, yo, shouldn't you be happy you're even in the room? Mm-hmm. Like, that's what it feels like. Yeah. Shouldn't you be happy you even in a room, bro? What you mean? Like, aren't you making way more than what you ever made in your life? But meanwhile, this motherfucker over here, just because he's used to, like, you know what I'm saying, whatever, I'm gonna bread this man out, cause like that's how we've been doing things, and it's like, I ain't for that, bro. So I don't know, man. That's it's just hella interesting.
You know what's crazy? It's one of the beastiest dudes. And like I met this. So my boy, his coworker. I met him. He actually hired him. Mm-hmm. He hired him at his old company before he moved over to this new company. And he went to school with them. They actually just graduated. He was at the master's ceremony too for University of Alabama. So this guy is Nigerian, right? This motherfucker. He has a huge accent and everything. His name is Sixes, right?
Okay, I like him, bro.
Right? This motherfucker don't give 2 fucks. Oh, he got nothing but these white big bosses, because he's making like 120, 130K too. He has these white bosses. They love him because he's so filtered. He's so unfiltered. He don't give a fuck. He tell them exactly how he feel. No matter what. They laugh every time. But he's real though. He's like, it'd be some real shit. Like, he'd be like, he'll just tell them straight up. I was like, they're telling me all the stories on how his bosses be like, they love him. They basically love him. So because my boy is trying to understand, trying to be more, I guess, trying to like somewhat find his place as a manager in that field because these white, white fucking corporate motherfuckers making bread, but they love sixes. They love that food. They go out,
Bro,
because sixes don't give a fuck.
Yo,
He really like has that Nigerian mindset.
Yeah.
Where the fact that I'm here, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna make every bread I can make. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, but
he speaks his mind.
Yo, I feel like
I feel
like at the end of the day, that's your South Park token.
Yeah, it's like
that should be pissing me off, bro.
And he called their ass out too. He called their ass out. But eventually they were like, yeah, you're right, sixes. You're right. You know how it is, man. You know how it is.
I don't know, man.
He be on the shit though. He's a good worker though.
I'm curious in y'all perspective, man. At the end of the day, and I think like, I want the opportunity for people to be in the room to like have that second opinion, right? Or like whatever. Because like I think about the kid with the candy. The dude came up in the system, bro, and he's just like. He's doing what he got to do to make shit happen, bro.
You know what? It's crazy because his story is, so we see him now. He's the kid with the candy. Eventually, those methods will change over time if he's not given the right opportunity,
bro. Because
so
like,
he'll
look,
go from the kid with the candy, to the kid
with the candy,
drugs.
bro. The kid with the candy.
So now the kid that's robbing.
Yeah,
it changes. It can change the more and more. The opportunity he wants,
but it's so crazy.
It changes.
It's so crazy when you see
kids are innocent.
It's so crazy when you see like how quickly he's labeled a villain, and it's like yo, did you even talk to my dude? And it was like like people complaining, like they all complaining about him and shit. I said, bro,
and it comes to a point where he might one day start to believe he's a villain. He's like, fuck
bro, but I was like, yo, they sat here. I was like, legit, use the exact example of somebody who was already in the building on our team already, and I said, what? Didn't like 8 months ago during Black Lives Matter when they wore the mask, Black Lives Matter mask. Didn't they sit here and say how this person was harassing them and like screaming their head off over here and shit? Talking about like, you need to do something about this, fire this person, take the mask off right now. I want to see you take the mask off of them. They're harassing me. They doing this, that, and the third. I said, how much of that was true? They were like, well, none of it. And I said, but you're believing everything they say about this kid outside. I was like, it's just a perspective. I said, hey, I'm just looking for more information, and now they're concerned because they think that I think they're racist, and I said, no, I just need you to acknowledge the fact that probably you jump to conclusions. That's all I'm saying. None of this shit is like, I'm not attacking one side or the other, but it's just like it's crazy how your perspective is so keyed on to this person being a villain when like you haven't even had 2 words with them. It was just ridiculous to me, and like. I don't know, man. That shit.
I would rather him be out there trying to sell some candy than to be trying to steal from people.
But then I got pissed.
You know what I mean?
I got hella pissed, bro, because the person who I gave the opportunity to, and the very first day I fucking talked to them, right? Because they in a role now. They making salary, right? The very first day I fucking sat there and talked to him, I said, hey, listen, you gotta understand where you are currently. You have a say in like somebody's future. And I fucking grilled him, bro. Cause I said, why? I was like, why did you not hire this person? And she was like, well, cause I got pushback. And I said, so? It's your team. You fucking do what you're supposed to do. You think I don't get pushback for shit? Fuck out of here, bro. I told her straight up. I said I was disappointed in you. I'm disappointed at the end of the day. Like you just like because somebody tells you they don't think it's the right fit. You lack confidence in somebody and you start believing the same bullshit. That's ridiculous. So I was like, yo. I don't know. I'm bothered on so many levels right now.
No. You're doing you, bro.
I don't know, man.
You gotta still do you in your workplace, and you feel. In the day,
did you just come back from your vacation grilling people, bro?
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, bro. Yeah.
No, that shit threw me back a little bit because I remember when certain store managers would come back, they start grilling. I mean, I'd only be watching from afar because I'd be laughing, talking about shit. But like, yo, little bro would be the manager, I'd be like, here he comes, bro. I'm gonna take a vacation. Get the hell out of here.
Man,
Get his little, that's the thing. Like, a lot of people like to come in, stick their roots in, get back in the feeling of things. Then I'll come back when they've cooled down and they got their shit, did all that. Then I'll come back and be like, hey, what's good? You know what I'm saying?
everything's nice and I ain't gonna front, bro. The thing is, like, the only thing I got, well, whatever, man. It's cool, bro. I'm just curious. I'm just curious about you guys' perspective on the whole issue. Just because, I initially thought, like I said, my mindset was, I'm grateful for the opportunity because I'm not degreed. I work really hard to work past that, and I take advantage of my opportunities, and but I've used to my advantage because I don't go into a situation ever even considering the fact that I'm gonna fail. I never think of that. I just think of how do I get myself into the next slot, right? But then when I had this other conversation with my boy, it really put things in perspective. He says, yeah, but you always letting them start you from behind. Like, you getting hoed, basically. And in my mind, I was like, I mean, you're not wrong, bro. Like, at the end of the day, you're not wrong, and it's not. But like, what let me down was the person ahead of me. I think they did what they could because they wanted to bring mix to the party, right, of the district and things of that nature, which I think they accomplished. But I just felt like you were in position to say something about other things, but that's where shit gets sketchy. It gets scary, right? Because like you said, like you don't know what I can be potentially putting myself up for a severance, like you said. But
hey, bro, the way I look at it, if you got to do with what you're comfortable with, what you're happy. If they don't acknowledge your work, then they're not the company to be with. Fuck them.
Damn,
you'll eventually find another company.
Yeah, no, that's facts, bro. That's facts.
That's the real truth, bro. Like,
that's also easier said than done as well because he's making a nice little living right now, and then to start back.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why the vanilla skin always gets to win because Lil Bro's probably like one of a couple, and if he voices his opinion, like we said, he makes them uncomfortable. They can either get him out of there, or they can listen. But the thing is, I don't think the other two are going to have his back. Like, let's just say there's two other people. If they see something wrong, if something goes wrong, they're not gonna speak up. They're gonna be like, well, I'm here. I'm just gonna stay right here.
That's the thing,
yeah,
bro.
I'm comfortable right here.
Yeah, bro.
I really realized
that to me that's the biggest. That's what I'm saying.
That's what disappointed.
I really realized though. The thing is, there's so much real money out there. If that company isn't fucking with you like that, I'm starting to, at my age, I'm starting to realize that. Fuck you and your company. I go move somewhere else. I believe in my talents and my ability and my hustle. That's how I really start. It's because I never been like that. But no, there's certain I never really been like that. But I realized that people are really like that. You'd be really surprised. There's so many people are really like that, and I'm like, and I start to realize I was like, well, why are they like that? Well, mainly it's because your work-life balance and your happiness comes first over a paycheck. True. And if you're not happy internally somewhere, then you're living a fake life. Be real.
Bro,
you can pay me. That's why you have all these artists and millionaires that make all this money, but internally they're not happy because in their line of work, maybe there's something that they're seeing that they don't agree with. But they go to work every day and do it. They go to work every day. Your happiness comes first.
There's a variable in there too. Like family.
Yeah.
Family. Like you have to think about the family. Like, I'm not saying you wouldn't understand, but like,
Oh no! I know the variable, but I'm saying that's why you set yourself up in that situation to where if that needs to happen. Like, your family matters too, though. Like, you're raising a black kid.
Exactly.
You're not standing up for what you believe in. That hurts too, though. Yeah. I believe that. What it sounds like is Caleb has thought of this daily. He keeps it. It's internal. It's in his heart. I've never took Josh or Caleb to even anything that's in you guys' heart is in your heart. It's not going to change how you truly feel. And I'm not saying, of course, you have to be calculated when you do the shit. I'm not just saying just to get a jump up tomorrow and do the shit. Like, nah, I don't mean it like that. But I mean like eventually.
I mean, get that shit off your chest right now, dog. Just get it out the system.
Yo, yeah, I mean eventually. Hold on. I want to hear what said. I want to hear what Seth's point was.
Because it's like the thing is, it's like as far as like what Caleb is saying, like yes, you want to go and get the bread, you want to go and get the money, but the fact that having a child, like right now, it's like, do I sacrifice what I believe in and might not get another opportunity and stuff
for Nick,
and you lose everything, for your kid and your wife and now that hardship, and you know what, a lot of that hardship leads to divorce and shit like that. So
but I don't believe he might not ever get. I believe in Caleb talent, and I don't believe that if you have some shitty ass company that don't truly believe in who we are, I believe we'll always find better. That's just me, that's just how. That's what I honestly believe.
For Cedric's point though, I mean, because you got more you want to add on that? I don't want to.
Oh no, yeah. That's it for him.
Because I think like I agree with you, right? So that's what I was gonna say. For the person who I was like frustrated with, and I told him I was like, I'm disappointed in you, is because in that sense where you got pushed back, you got scared, right? Because now you're comfortable, and you wanna just be cool, like you said, like I'm just gonna chill out or whatever, and I don't want to rock the boat too much and possibly lose my opportunity. So I agree with you, but they got a family, like they got all that shit, like you just said, like you got a family and everything, and I thought about that too, cause Jay, what you saying, right? Like you gotta believe in your abilities, and another opportunity will come, but like it's very like believe in faith is very difficult because you're believing in something that's not right in front of you. Currently, you're like comfortable. Right. Currently, you're in a role. Currently, you're doing whatever, right? But you want to walk away from a situation, but you're not really sure what the next door is and like what that looks like. And I personally have worked the jobs where 2 weeks go by and I get fucking $400 on my 2-week paycheck, right? And like some of that's for parking and like, okay, what the fuck I'm finna do with this? There's no rent in California. I'm gonna cover with $400 in 2 weeks, right? So I've done that shit before. I don't know, like at the end of the day, man, I agree where Cedric's coming from, but like but I don't know if I have that same faith of like guarantee 100%, boom, I'm finna find something next. I think it's possible, but I just feel like when you're in position to do A, B, and C or like speak up, like I've seen too many times people be like, nah, like I'm scared, like or nah, I want to rock the boat or whatever, and like I just don't know if I have that energy, and so for me, like at the end of the day, my goal is like, how do I craft like you said, how do you craft your message so it's received properly? And I think it's more of a productive conversation versus being, nah, this is what I want, man, fuck y'all out here holding people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to come off abrasive and shit like that. So I'm just trying to figure out how to do it.
I feel like you do a real good job at delivering your messages. So you'll be fine when eventually you have to eventually find that way that you want it to come out. But you'll know because it'll feel comfortable to you.
But what sucks?
What might feel comfortable to you might not feel comfortable to me and Josh.
But for me, what sucks is that like and like this is a pointless question. But for me, what sucks is that like, why is it gotta be like this? Why is it gotta be a challenge? You know what I'm saying? Like, but why? It's just annoying.
You know why?
It's so annoying, bro. Like,
it's people who are extremely comfortable with their other counterparts. But that's all it is.
It's so crazy that you would just sit here and like you do these things, right? And so for me, this person, right, that I don't know name, this person, this vanilla boy, who's getting what he getting, I did not get that, but I fought my ass off to get you there. Why is it that when it's the other side, you gotta negotiate? That's so weird to me, bro. Because even though I'm on the short end of the stick, I still got your back. Isn't that crazy, bro? That's just so crazy to me. That is so crazy to me.
But that's also too though. They sometimes they know how loyal we are. They know how prideful we are.
That's just disgusting, bro.
That's exactly what it is, and it's like I said, the best way is to get open-minded thinkers up there. We got to get them up there. You know, that's the only way.
Yeah, I don't know.
Old whites.
I'll be thinking like, what does that look like? Because that's why I asked about the pay situation and like the opportunity situation. Like, what does that look like as far as like being fair across the board? Because you do have to have space for people who pay the hundreds of thousands of dollars and they go to school, dumbass. You know what I'm saying? They get the fucking loans and shit, and then they get paid more because of that. Like, cool, you gotta leave some room for like them to feel like they did something. That's cool. But for everybody else, like, I just don't know why the negotiation and or the offer process is so different based on what? Like, what are you basing on? That's what's so crazy. Because I had
that's the problem.
Bro,
You're looking. We don't have. We're like, man, just give us a basic form.
Give me an answer. Because for me, I came from 10 years of experience in the grocery business. In the role I was currently in for 2 years, making $25 an hour. But you offer me this. This person was same job for 6-7 years, making $26 an hour, gets offered way more. Another example, same color as me, working in the company for 6 years, making about $24 an hour, wasn't even making as much as me, in the same company for 6 years, offered less than me. Why? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me. There's no... Where are we at? Like, how are you coming up with these numbers? What the fuck are you doing? That shit makes no sense to me.
I mean, that's exactly what I went through at Harlan's too. After my end of everything, I was like, I'm doing this, and this, but I make this. I need more money, like, you know. Yeah. And you know, like Jay's boy, you know. All right, you know, in a month or you know 2. We'll see what happens. We'll try to make it, but you know, if this place is not making money, then I was like, I don't. Like at the end of the day, I need to worry about myself because the money you're paying me, I can go to fucking McDonald's or Wendy's, work minimum wage, and still make more than what you're paying me. You understand? I was like, do you understand that?
You understands me?
You know what? Fuck it. Everybody stack up your chips. We open up our own goddamn company. Shouldn't have let your security company. Fuck it.
Yeah,
we gonna run our own shit.
Hey, bro, I get the frustration. I can't even lie to y'all. I get the frustration 1,000%, bro. I get it. I get it, man.
And you know, like I was talking to Jay about my current job right now.
Yeah.
I told him, like, I was like, I am one of the 3 youngest people in this company right now. And I was talking to my boss yesterday. You know, he's a great spiritual man, very religious. He'll tell me the word and, you know, and speak to me and like use it as examples of how to help me out and stuff and like this. And he told me, he's like, man, in 3 years, I'm going to retire. You know, I'm probably still going to be supervising, but I'm not working. You know, I'm not working at my job site. You know, this is why I pick up guys like you. You come here, you're about your money, you're going to get your money. And guess what? I can leave and supervise, and I can have you guys spread out. Because eventually I'm going to need supervisors. Right now, you're all the same. And he's like, and the thing about you guys is, like, you know, you 3 young guys, the older guys are not going to want to take that position because they're already old. You know, like basically, like everybody, and it's facts though. It's like if you're like 50 or 60 and you're working in security, like you're good. Like if you're 50 or 60,
my man, I'm laughing. I'm trying not to laugh because my last security job I had a fucking coworker. His name is I'm gonna just say Ron Dog, but this fool, this motherfucker is 56 years old, right? He is damn near the worst security guard ever, bro. I swear to God. I used to be overnight with this motherfucker. I literally used to be driving, he in the passenger seat. I was like, Ronnie, if you don't shut the fuck up, I don't want to fucking hear I don't want to hear the word. I'm not fucking going to church. I don't give a fuck. Like, I just go because he's just like, hey, J-Lo, how come you don't come to, you should come to church. Come to church, J-Lo. Come to church. Come on, come to church. Why not? What's stopping you? Yeah, you got some demons on you, I can tell. he's just fucking, when you driving, it's like 3 in the morning, bro. He is the most annoying dude ever. Like, he just won't stop talking. And then when he drive, when we switch and he drive, all he plays fucking Christian music. He'll just be like, he'll just start singing his songs. He'll be like, wait, whoa, I'm like, shut up.
Ron Dog.
You don't understand. I used to go crazy. He's annoying, but he's so annoying. Like, you don't understand. And then he'll ask you again.
He got the demons on you.
He'll ask you,
look, the demons that came and hit J right.
The
are you
demons
sure
is
you don't want
back.
to go to church, J-Bone? So what church did you go to? You're like, oh, you and your generation, man. See, back in Philly, where I'm from. Oh, here we go. Goddamn. Then he goes back to Philly shit.
Yeah.
And I said, Ron, when the last time you been to Philly? 1975, motherfucker. You a California nigga now. I'm just getting mad, bro. You don't understand.
I like
mad.
Ron, bro. I like Ron.
And then at the end of the day, he like Javon, you cool dude. And then he'll call me on my days off.
Yeah.
Hey, what you doing?
You go to church?
We added you on Facebook. God damn it.
Man, I need to talk to Ron, bro.
He a cool
Jay,
dude,
you
though.
let this
He's
happen, bro. You let this happen.
I'm not gonna lie. This guy.
He said,
I
when
felt
the last
bad
time you
for
been
him
to
after a
Philly,
while.
man?
I
1775?
felt
Shut
bad
the
for
fuck
him.
up,
No,
Ron.
I really felt bad for him. He was telling me his story. Like, the guy. I was like, why the guy so weird? But it makes sense. So I guess I felt bad for him because at the time, we was after like a year going by, I got used to, like, fucking Ronnie just be talking. He just acting.
Yeah.
You feel me? So he's cool. And then I guess his first wife fucking passed away. She passed away like next to him in bed. I was like,
Damn.
oh shit. And this fool was on his like 3rd marriage. It was like he was a widow twice.
Damn.
He was a widow twice, and then his 3rd wife that he was with currently, she was like sick in the hospital type stuff. I was like,
Ron.
I'm like, Ronnie,
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold you. But I think Ron might need to get investigated, bro. This nigga out here.
I mean,
This nigga out here like, yeah, I don't know, man. She was
that's
just right
another
next
thing.
to me.
That dude is the biggest horn dog ever.
He said,
he go to fucking 24-hour fitness.
Yeah, this nigga
I
Ron.
don't think
Yeah.
he's a holy horn dog, bro.
Yo, this nigga,
He
hold on.
walked behind every girl. He walked around every girl looking at their butt on the treadmill. He said,
He's 50 something, bro. He don't give a fuck
Yo,
anymore.
my man Ron said,
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen to 50 something
look,
old
so I used
man?
to talk to some of the 24-hour fitness workers, right? Because I'm just security.
This
They're
man
like,
going to church.
they're like, Ron working tonight? I'm like, nah, it's his day off. They said, woo, good. Sick of him checking me out. He keep looking at my butt every time I walk. Girls said,
Oh, this nigga over here hollering.
I'm like,
Ron shooting his shot.
talking about Ron is a married man.
Yeah, no, that
I'm like,
nigga.
Ron's a married
He
man.
said- he
Like,
said- Ron said-
he tried to give me a ride home the other day. I was like,
Ron was like, when the last time you had a demon in you, huh?
Ron don't give a damn, bro. But that's why I was laughing when you said 50. You said Ronnie 55 years old. I was like,
50-year-old security
nah,
guard.
he was a no good security guard, but
I mean, but like,
They're made, bro. They're made at that point.
Ron had money though, right? He didn't really have to work there.
nah, Ron was paying all the bills, bro.
I don't know. He probably had a couple life insurance.
I think he still does security. I ran into him about a year ago. Downtown. I read it to a year ago. He's still doing security. He's 56 then. He gotta be like 62 now, 63.
Caleb brought up an interesting point, but like, you know, that life insurance.
That life insurance money probably good right now. He said, yeah, she died right next to me. I don't know what happened.
Like, you truly could be just working to check out the girls, you know, because he ain't got nothing else to do. Because it's like, besides Javon's point, most of the people I talk to, 50 and 60, they're retired.
Damn. One dog ain't gonna be working.
They got these nice ass cars, nice ass trucks, like that they wanted, and it's like, you know,
I think fucking Ron Dog. I don't know where all his money go. He might be paying. He might be tricking. He might be paying off some young girls.
I mean, you did say like his wife was in the hospital, so I'm pretty sure he's paying those bills and shit like that.
Well, I don't know.
I know, but what about the other two wives, man? I'm interested. You should have asked about that life insurance.
You should have asked, bro. You should have asked him and be like, yo, so how she died?
Yeah, I don't know. I never really got into that. You're right. He could have had at least $100,000 policy, please.
Financial life, you know, tell him about a 401k, you know.
Oh, that's another thing. I'm glad. Look, see, he knows about. See, then he started working for Prime America on the side. That shit got annoying.
I fuck with Ron, bro. Ron's a cool ass dude,
He got
bro.
money. You gotta have money to actually work for Prime America. I don't care. Like, if you're staying with Prime America, you got money.
No, look, he's the fucking trying to like Javon, you need it. You need to come work for Prime America. You need to come work for Prime America. I said, Ronnie, you only been working there 2 months. Nigga, shut up. You ain't making no money yet.
I like Ron. Ron's a cool ass
He had
dude,
enough
bro.
money to put in there. He probably got the super plan. He like, down $1,000. You know.
He's almost funny, bro. Like,
all right, man.
And then he started harassing everybody. The 24-hour fitness trying to get them come to Prime America, and they come and complain to me. They're like, man, I'm fucking sick of that Ronnie motherfucker. Keep telling me about that pyramid scheme ass insurance shit.
Pyramid scheme.
I like fucking Ronnie, bro.
Hey, I mean, like, I don't know. I'm sorry to derail the.
That's a real OG name. I just thought about that. Your name is Ronnie.
Yeah, that is.
That's a real OG name.
I feel like we had opportunity to talk about J. Cole's album and shit like that.
What you talking about? I already told you my favorite track. What's my favorite track, Caleb?
What's your favorite track, bro?
What's your favorite track again, Josh?
This nigga said the first. He said the only
Mine
one.
Pride is the Devil.
He said the only
right now,
one.
Pride is the Devil goes so hard. You know, I'm a little baby fan. So I love that shit.
Only listen.
My favorite track is the off-season album.
Okay.
The whole goddamn
Honey
album.
Mill? Okay.
Oh, this is where shit Texas.
What he saying? Only niggas still spitting it. Wait, only niggas still something in his prime. Something. Fuck, I forgot now. Only thing these niggas killing is time. 100 million, I'm still on the grind.
Bro,
100 million, I'm still on the.
I try not to laugh, bro. Look, so a guy, I'm gonna throw no name out. A guy I recently, and it sounds fucked up, cause I try not to laugh at bad shit like this. So I'm not laughing at the incident that happened, but I'm laughing at the results after. This motherfucker, so someone I know, he was at a club about a week ago? Yeah, he's at a club.
A week ago.
On a Saturday night, he's at a club. I guess after the club, around like 1:20, 1:30 a.m., he fucking was in the parking lot, probably, talked to some girls, whatever happened. A big fight broke out in the parking lot. 6 shots go off. 4 people was shot. He was one of them.
Damn.
So he was shot like in the chest area, like right here, right?
Ass, bro.
Right? He got shot like right here, or whatever. He survived. It wasn't nothing. Probably just went in and out, or whatever, right? And so everything was fine. So he survived. So that's not funny. I was like the scary part. I was like, oh, he's fine. So he's fine. He's back. I'm back on social media. He's fine. This motherfucker.
He used
This
it.
started a GoFundMe. I'm trying not to laugh, but I was like, it says, bro, it says help. I'm not gonna say his name, but help.
He said he started
blank,
GoFundMe.
Recovery from being shot. Look,
Yo, is he
so
paying
far
bills?
he raised $1,300, and then his goal is $50,000. So if they give you $50,000 to get shot, someone right now, I'll take a bullet right here and start me a GoFundMe right now, bro.
Wait,
so I was like,
he trying to pay medical bills?
Who gets shot at being at the club and starts a GoFundMe? Like I've heard of maybe if that happened to like a little kid and the mom was worried about the medical bills, but they'll say that I can understand, but come on, you're a grown ass man, nigga. You like 28. Stop.
He said they got me, y'all. They
no
got
one
me.
told
y'all.
you to go out to the club.
Damn, he started GoFundMe though. Damn,
what do you think about that, Josh?
Josh about to start GoFundMe right
Hey
now.
man, get your money any way you can, dog.
Yo, no, did y'all hear about that chick?
Oh, like, yo, I mean,
What do you think about that shit, Sam?
Nah, cause there's like, so the GoFundMe shit is the hype right now, dog. Because all this money that the government's giving people, giving company owners, and then these people coming out with fake companies, sitting here talking about
you get that PP loan, you going to jail, bro.
And that's exactly what I was gonna bring up, because now they're doing GoFundMes because now they owe the government hella fucking money.
Yeah.
And the crazy part is people's actually trying to help them bail them out. Like, you knew what you was doing when you decided to take that fucking money. And now you got all these other people like, oh, don't worry, I'll save the sheep. But I'm not gonna say who did what, but
you can't do
this.
it.
GoFundMe is just the way to go, man. GoFundMe is the way to go.
You get shot, bro. That's fucking karma, bro.
I'm about to sit here and be like, yo, we started a pod.
GoFundMe, bro.
50 grand is
I need to buy a microphone.
Fuck it, 150 grand. 150 grand. It's so we can sit here, buy new sofas, a studio. Like, fuck it, nigga. Why not just throw it out there? What's gonna happen?
We'll start GoFundMe, man.
Hey, y'all, we starting to GoFundMe. Check out the CCP.
I started GoFundMe. I'm just starting. People got in trouble for starting fake GoFundMe too.
A fake GoFundMe.
Not fake ones, but like putting fake reasons. Like people put like oh my they'll put someone died for a funeral and nothing happened. Shit.
There was one of them where like so I was talking so this person works over at Pepsi, and he was like oh man, like, did you hear about the GoFundMe where I guess like this couple helped out this homeless person? They're like, oh, we do a GoFundMe so then like we can help him, get his life back on track. But the first couple of days, like, they helped him out, did all that. Bro, they got 150K, dog, and they dipped. And someone came up and asked him questions. He's like, oh yeah, they helped me out first week. And after that, like,
out of here.
They never even heard from him again. It's just like, bro,
we gave him $2,000. What you want me to do?
Like, my thing is about that, especially that situation. If you're gonna do a GoFundMe to help a homeless person, why don't you just go help the homeless person?
No, because they were like
trying to buy him a house. They're trying to buy him a house.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they were saying. Like, they wanted to start up a company to help him out. Help out not just him, but like several others. But
like,
they took the money and dipped. I mean, like, bro, like the biggest scam ever. The biggest scam ever. Was that 2012? Was that 2012 scam, dog?
You talking about Tony? I was about to say that.
When that preacher said, "Come with me," just we're gonna just send me all this money. I'm gonna take you to a place where the end of the world can't get to us, where the apocalypse can't get to us.
Send me that money.
Yo, that man took all that money and dipped, dog.
Yeah.
I heard it was nice change too.
Look, have you heard of there was a one do you heard
Can you really be mad at a very good scammer?
Ja Rule did a scam too.
At a good scammer?
Ja Rule got a documentary of a scam on Hulu.
That's not even don't put Ja Rule's
That's
name
not
out
Ja.
there.
That
You
ain't
remember
Ja
Ja
Rule.
Rule? Ja Rule, the
the
white
other
dude.
dude.
That's the other
See,
guy. That's
yeah,
the
see,
other
look,
guy.
you
The
being
biggest
disrespectful. See, look, you being disrespectful. See, look, and the other dude was Vanilla, right?
Mhm.
See, the fact that you putting Ja Rule's name out there is
What?
the exact point that Caleb was making earlier.
I know
Because
it
you
is.
sit here, you talking about the black guy, but it was the white guy who did it.
That's why he was in jail.
No, it was both of them.
Nah, Ja Rule, he didn't know that shit was going on.
Ja was trying to
name was
perform.
there, but
It's
he
called
didn't.
like-
He wasn't on who was doing it.
It's called the
The
fire
porta-
I
fraud.
watched the whole thing,
Yeah,
bro. I watched the whole thing.
I watched it too.
I watched the whole thing.
I watched it too. It was the porta
I watched the
pot.
whole
That
thing.
never
The
happened.
porta potty.
Yeah,
The porta
Ja Rule
potty
had nothing to do with that.
party.
They made $30 million.
No, did you watch the documentary? Did you watch it?
Yo, them niggas try to put that whole show together in a weekend.
Man.
Did you watch that?
Damn.
They had those.
I'm just saying, Ja Rule was on the documentary. I didn't,
Hey, here you go.
Nah, that's not what you
No,
said. That's not what you
Ja
said.
Rule,
saying.
yeah, just turn it over. Hey, man, you
Is he in the
know, Ja Rule be
documentary? Yes or
scamming.
no?
Ja Rule be scamming. That's what you said. You started off like that.
Jay.
Ja Rule be scamming. You
Jay.
didn't start off with the white guy. You
Jay,
started off with Ja Rule.
Jay backpedaling right now.
Yeah, man, you Ja Rule be scamming, dog. Yeah, it wasn't even Ja Rule who did it.
Fuck
It
it.
was the white dude.
My ex-president say, fuck it, fake news.
Damn, Jay, you just alluded to Caleb's point, man.
Listen to
Damn.
me. Look, Ja Rule's a
Listen to
scam
him, man.
artist, bro. Him and his
See?
white boy, homeboy, is a scam
Ja
artist.
Rule had nothing to do with that,
That was
bro.
just
You
Ja
over
Rule-
here-
Ja
you
Rule was
bring-
just
you
trying to
bringing the brothers
perform.
down, man.
I'm
He had
sorry,
nothing to do
bro.
with that.
I gotta get some clout here,
reason why-
bro.
There's
I'm
the
gonna get
reason
some
why.
clout.
There's the reason why Homeboy's in prison right now, Ja. Because the dude who did it got caught.
He's
Ja
out
Rule
here.
did not do it. So chill out, bro.
Yo.
Yeah,
Hey,
OJ didn't do it either. Oh,
Hey.
here we go.
look.
Wait,
Wait.
what about Coney 2012 though?
Tony?
Tony.
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 What you talking about?
It's like Tony, but it's called Tony 2012, like where they were talking about this African dude, like he was kind of like a dictator, stealing kids from villages and stuff.
She sent all this shit with.
Did y'all hear about that?
I don't know if
shit?
I know about that one, bro.
Yeah, throw your ass on mute, bro. Like, I'm trying to hear this nigga say talk.
Jay, the realist.
Jay over
Okay.
Jay over
But
here.
Tony
Man.
2012 was
You
like-
being rude, bro. You just this nigga Jay on demon time right now for no reason.
That's not even demon time. That was a homie talking.
Yeah,
He-
but you had him
he-
talking
nah, he
over,
just said
over
something
his head.
funny,
I didn't even
bro.
hear him. Go ahead, Shin. Ask that
I
again.
I
thought-
started
bro.
that
Wait,
when you
what's-
were talking, actually. And then
What's the
shit's
Coney?
bad.
Is it Coney or Tony?
It's Coney. It's
Coney
Coney
Island.
with a K.
Okay.
Coney.
It was Coney 2012. Y'all hear about that scam?
Mm-mm.
They was talking about like this African dictator, like he was a dictator stealing kids from villages and stuff like that.
Peter Pan.
And we needed to stop him and send the American government on there. But the
Mhm.
only thing about it is, it was on YouTube and it was on Facebook.
Mhm.
You would never hear the president talk about it. So I was like, and people put thousands of millions of dollars into this.
Thousands of
And next thing you know, it's just up in smoke. And it's
Look.
like, bruh, whatever happened to this Coney 2012 thing, bruh? He was
Look.
like, he was stealing African children, you know, building an army. Where is he?
I look. You want to hear what the biggest scam for the last like 10 years has been?
The African
Prime
prince.
America?
The prince. In Nigeria.
No, look. It's gonna be
Oh, the Nigerian prince.
The
it's
Nigerian
like
prince.
it's the whole catfishing shit. So like it's taking catfishing to it's a $1 billion industry. So I found out it's a $1 billion industry. So people would do I watched it. It was on Sacramento News.
Mhm.
So it was on Sacramento when I was watching the news or whatever. And pretty much I think it was Channel 3. I'm
That
not
one
sure.
time.
But when I look, so it was I guess there was a lot of victims on there complaining about how they lost like one lady, she lost 500K, 200K. So pretty much what dudes would do is it'll be like they'll pretty much go on Facebook, screenshot all the fucking photos of like some dude and like create a fake profile. It'll be some military dude who's like in a fucking Navy or some shit. and he doesn't really be on Facebook like that, but like he does when he can here and there. And they'll create their own profile, and then they'll date women. They'll date women through sites, and when they date women, they'll have these women. They'll tell them like, I love you, this and that, whatever. Build a real whatever you want to call it, and then have these women constantly over time giving them money. And these women will and they're like, sorry, I won't be able to see you. I'm 6 months out of display. Bro. They'll never FaceTime them. They'll never do anything, and it was fake.
I don't feel bad for people like that.
It's a $1 billion industry that was just scamming women, basically.
I need to hop in on this shit, dog. I need to hop in on this shit.
Look, so one day this military guy, he realized that he gets sent a picture of a profile. He gets of a Facebook profile that's his, and he's like, "What the fuck? That ain't me. What are you talking? I didn't post that. Why are my photos on there?" So that's when he went looking into it, and found out that what the hell? He found out what the fuck are you doing, Sam? Sam pull a hammy, nigga. What you doing, nigga? What the fuck happened on there? But I good. That was some shit. My shit. My service must be acting out. That's kind of slow.
Why is man jump like that?
I picked up my phone and my card slipped from underneath and it hit my foot, bro.
You thought it was something else? You thought it was something else, huh?
So I'm over here like, this $1 billion industry line. The women are there really believing that they're in love with these people and these people didn't exist.
Good.
And they're paying money. I like, why? First of all, they're like,
why are you sending hell of money to someone you ain't?
You gotta hear the interview. I wish you were doing the interview questions.
I wish I was.
I wish you was. That's really funny.
So why are you sending hella money to someone you've never seen before?
So you said let's just say, okay, you sent someone $1,000. Let's just say, and you still haven't seen this person on video.
Why do you continue to send $1,000?
It was crazy, bro. Right, I didn't know it was $1 billion industry.
But next week we're gonna talk, right? We're gonna talk on FaceTime. All right, I'll send it right now.
I have a hard time sending somebody $10 that I ain't never seen.
I get nervous. I get nervous sending my own friends money. I'm like, nigga, you get that?
You get that shit? I send a penny. I'll be like, yo, did they go through? All right, I'll send you the rest now.
Hey, that's a true story because I remember we was trying to see if my pen pal worked.
I sent a penny. Mm-hmm. I don't play that shit.
So wait. So do they want the laws changed?
They want to fucking
restrict the law.
They want to pretty much try. They're trying to they want to go take legal issues versus these people. Like they didn't really do anything. You gave them money. Fucking idiot.
I was about to say, bro. I was the person that they were telling that shit to. I would look at them so retarded,
bro,
are you serious, bro? You want to sue them for what?
It don't matter.
The crazy thing is, this has been happening to guys for the longest. Bro, they used to make cartoons and TV shows about that shit where would be like, oh, do you want to or they would act like they're dating, and then the guy always sends them more and more. But that's not that big of an issue. But all of a sudden, this shit happens to a female, and it hits the news. Mm-hmm. Ain't that crazy? First of all, I would love to do the news article. I would love to do the news article on this woman. You said 500,000. 500,000?
Yeah, it was like 400 or 500.
How dumb do you got to be to send 500,000 to someone you've never seen before?
But real quick though,
anytime you're like, oh, let's FaceTime, they're like,
you should have seen her crying.
But what are we talking about?
I would laugh.
What are we talking about? Isn't OnlyFans a thing?
She would be sitting there just be crying tears, and I'd be like, oh my God.
You should have seen her crying. I'm up here laughing I'm mad. I'm mad. I was like, damn, that's one lucky nigga. That nigga's lucky.
Hey, that shit that happened with Shin, I would have been just as blown away, dog. I would have been just as blown away.
Damn.
I don't know. It look crisp, bro. It look like fucking, real gold, bro.
Man, I can't wait to rewatch this shit, dog.
Cousin, you really do got a head for a hat, though. I can't lie. Yeah, you
Man,
should.
I guess it fits in the family, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
Man.
look, y'all. Fuck.
I know they're coming out with the new the Injustice. The Injustice, they're making it into a movie. Game.
Just the game?
Yeah, I heard it. It came out. They announced it today.
They already fucked it up because the Justice
Yeah, I was
League.
gonna say I heard it was trash.
Bro, listen, y'all. I don't want to get. We can't. Come on, man. We like 2.5, almost 3 hours in. Y'all want to get into a whole nother discussion.
I don't, man. I gotta get ready for work tomorrow, man.
Hey, man, look.
I was gonna say this.
Yeah, what's y'all last parting thoughts, man?
That I need to join this business that Jay was just talking about.
Oh, hey, Josh, we're gonna do our research, man. We're gonna get.
I'm gonna try to come up with $500,000 slipping.
Scheming.
That's what catch somebody slipping.
Cousin.
LeBron James, the greatest player to ever play the game.
Yeah, you saw that Golden State lost, right? By 3. So guess who's in, Shin? Guess who's in?
I was doing that for you.
I know you was, and that's just what was not in my head. I was like, yeah, you know what time it is, bro. You know what time. I called this a long time ago. Bro. I called this a long time ago. The regular season means absolutely nothing.
Blake Bortles.
I feel sorry for the Suns.
I do too.
Yo, what's y'all last? Goddamn it, what's y'all last words, bro? What the fuck? What is
That's
it?
into my last word.
Hey, shout out to the man who gained $500,000. Salute to you, my man. Salute to you, my young concern.
No, he ain't the real MVP. We all know the.
He is the real MVP.
The real MVP is Kevin Federline.
He just showed me the light.
Kevin Federline is the real MVP.
That's a once in a chance lifetime.
He getting paid child support like 50 bands a month.
Okay, you know what? Congratulations. Congratulations to him. He won that case. Not too many niggas win that case. So we're not gonna sit here and even do that.
He made it go crazy.
If we're talking MVP for that, then it better be the judge who gave him that. Not K-Fed, the judge who gave him that opportunity.
Yeah, the pause button. Is that y'all final words?
My final word is a shout out to Homeboy.
Okay, Jay?
What? I don't got nothing else to say.
Okay. Anyway, interview on my Twitch channel tomorrow, 2 p.m.
There we go. All right, here we go. There we go. Finally, some good final words. Hey, man.
I had to make it short and sweet.
Yes.
I'll be interviewing a dude named Nobushige, a Twitch streamer, and we're gonna go through his life. Some crazy shit.
Yo, my man, nobody shot.
How crazy?
What's his name?
Nobushige. That is his Twitch name.
Just remember, I'm an ally. Yo, shout out.
Shige.
Yo, shout out to y'all for rocking with the fucking squad. CCP back in the building. It's good, obviously. We clearly got a lot to get off our chest. Today, I do appreciate the detour. But we get back on the road. I think we still got to talk more, J. Cole. We got to talk about mini camp from all our sports teams, bro. We got to talk about NBA tournament.
Playoffs.
Oh, we got to talk about that A-Rod trade that's about to happen, too.
But I mean, like, tournament, you know what I'm saying? And
Hey, did you see who we might be getting? Bradley Chubb.
Yo.
Jerry Judy.
And then I just want y'all to remember.
3 first rounders, a couple seconds.
Y'all might need all that too.
Jordan Love about to scorch the league. But go ahead,
yo,
bro.
This man just pulled Goldfield. Hey man, yo, hey, shout out for y'all rocking with us, bro. We go live on Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We do post the live version of the podcast, audio and video on Fridays. It goes live on Fridays. Make sure you subscribe to that feed so that way you get straight into your vein. Look out for us, y'all. We coming live. We appreciate y'all fucking with us. The plays is up. The diversity is up. We in Albania. We in the United States. We in Germany. That shit is cool, bro. Fuck with your boys, man. CCP, we back in this bitch, y'all. Y'all have a beautiful night. Thank you so much for tuning in. We catch you next week.